Radio. We are back with my guy Yak Gotti. Make sure you follow him on all platforms. Yak, YAKGOTTI. So, the name Yak, where does that come from?
It's actually short for maniac.
Why do they call you maniac?
Shit. It's kind of like self-explanatory way, like for real, it's deeper than a lot of people know. Like it started out with sports.
Okay.
So it's like I played defense. That was like I played offense too, but defense was like my strong point. Okay. So I used to listen to Lil Boosie and Man of Maniac every game, from 9th grade to 12th grade.
Did you see the Mike Tyson interview?
I seen some of it, man. They had trip.
I thought Mike Tyson was creepy.
Yeah. And when you just talk to somebody like that, like, well, I'm just keep disrespectful because it ain't nothing but an interview.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. What did you think Boosie thought? Do you think Boosie was scared because it was Mike Tyson?
Boosie ain't scared of no damn Mike Tyson. Nah, this a whole nother level. You not scared. It's just like respect your elders and shit.
Yes.
Like it's an interview. It's nothing more, nothing less. You got like it's a business, so you can't wear your heart on your sleeve. Like when you come from the street, you done did all that.
Right.
And when you sitting at this point,
do you think that Mike Tyson has more demons than Boosie, like he said, or do you think that he's
Hell nah, damn more demon than damn no Boosie. No, he got his demon too though. In another way, like everybody feel.
Like, I mean, I think that we all kind of do. You know?
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, as far as what you was talking about with the slime and the respect and honor and everything. What do you think about like beef in the streets? Do you think that there's like more beef in Atlanta than there used to be?
Yeah, for sure. Cause it's like the young generation, they ain't got no understanding. And it's like I feel them cause like I was their age before, and nobody ain't really just issue no hand or give me none or try to be like this how you do it. So I understand. Like, but it's way more beef. I think the young niggas wild. They want a name or, you feel me? Whoever take them in first, that's who they loyalty to. So it's like, it divide them at a young age. With us, it's like, let's end up cool somehow. Even when we beef, it's like, we end up cool with the east side, the west side. We end up some kind of way, right?
Yeah, and I noticed too that like a lot of the times when the people get into it, it's like they find ways to like get over it and have like conflict resolution. I guess you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
So, what are some of the ways do you think that we could like fix some of the stuff that we've got going on out here? Like, do you think that it's like a forgiveness thing, or do you think they need to sit down and talk like men, or what do you think the solution is?
Just keeping it real. How the street go, it's like some situations been going on so long, it'll never just resolve. But it be different levels. Some things can be talked about, and some things like ain't no understanding about.
Right,
so like,
right. I got you.
I don't get into that. Like, I just stay on my side and you feel.
That's how I am. How I am. Now, speaking of the young, okay, what do you think about the whole Pop Smoke situation? With what you know about that.
I don't really know too much. Like I don't.
Well.
But like just it happening to him is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't know him, but like he was cool with the homies, and I was a fan.
I think that did they arrest people in the case yet? I think they might have.
I think some people got locked up and shit.
Yeah, because I think that with that situation, I think that he messed around. It's not safe in LA. You know what I'm saying? It's not a safe place, but he posted his social media.
Yeah,
he posted the address that he was at on his social media.
Yeah. It's just like it probably was a slip. You feel me? Like, and slip account. You feel me? He probably just slipped up. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't do it on purpose. Like this one I met what's up, like blatantly. But in the street, slippers count. You got wolves in the street, like people. You feel me? They say he got out shit. So he got out shit. Part recipe, part smoke. He wasn't Kevin in that route type shit.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't Kevin. He hit one day.
So let me ask you this: did you listen to 21 Savage's new project yet?
For sure.
I figured that you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think about Morgan Freeman's Snitches and Rats interlude? Do you think that he told the truth, or what do you think about snitching? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard. Well, to me, like and everybody like got their different ways of thinking. All this shit the same thing. You rat, you snitch. We get them like all that, like you feel me, just like. And you in these streets, you gotta know, like, shit, that's what you sign up for. So if it come time to when you get caught and shit, like do your time, bro. Don't bring nobody else down or try to throw nobody else on the bus.
So you think that it's with people that do crime together, or do you think it's different when it's like a civilian?
Nah. Oh yeah, like if it's a civilian, like they don't really count. Like,
right. Yeah. Like
I ain't like.
Like, I guess for me, where I draw the line at is when, like, a little kid gets killed in a drive-by or something like that, and then everybody don't want to tell.
Yeah, I don't condone none of that.
Yeah,
I
like,
really actually, like, want the violence to stop shit. But, like, I don't condone none of that. Like,
yeah, I don't condone any violence like that either. So, what do you think? Why do you think it's gotten so bad?
It's just because it's, like, if they think if you got a gun, you a gangster. Or if you can shoot a gun, you a gangster. So, it's like, they want to kill. Like, they just get in that car and just go just shoot some shots. But you shooting at a house, like, that ain't gangster. Like, that ain't law. You don't know who in that house. You feel me? So it's like they probably ain't even meaning to kill the kids or whatever they doing. Yeah, it just y'all mad or whatever. But that ain't how the street go. But it's just the newer generation, like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, and then it could be them doing dirt out in the streets. They could bring it on themselves, too.
Yeah, the people definitely bring it on themselves. That's why I just, like, when you in the street, you got to know, like, you can't just spread yourself so thin where you that accessible. You know, your mama, your grandma, everybody still stay right here in the hood, in the same house, and you just doing everything. It gonna lead you back to that house. So you can't, you in the street like to a certain level, you gotta move a certain way. Like, for a long time, I wouldn't even come to my mama's house because, like, I don't want nothing to lead back to my mama's house. You feel me? Like, and that when I run the street, like, a lot of people don't move like that. It's just my take on it.
Yeah, I understand. So, I gotta ask a tough question.
What's up?
Okay, so with the whole Marlo situation, like, what the heck is going on with that? Did they find out who did that, or do you know anything about that?
I don't know.
I know, me neither.
Recipe rude, man.
I know that was
recipe rude. I don't know.
Did you know him when that was your homeboy? Yeah.
Like we know each other. Like you from the city, you gonna know.
Right.
You feel me? Like we weren't like the best opponents.
Right.
But we know we had a certain respect for each other. We see each other. What time like shit like that. So see each other in the club, like and then we just like around the same age. So
I think it's crazy that in Atlanta that something like that can happen and people can get away with killing one of our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everyone though, like
everyone. They still. I know.
Yeah, it was just a police shooting and feeling. Yeah, like, that shit everywhere, like, and especially like in the streets, like everywhere, no hood, different. Like,
yeah, I know, I feel you. I don't know. Some of it just doesn't sit right with me. It makes me real sad that type of stuff is still happening, like over, beefs and stuff like that. Especially like with Bankroll Fresh specifically, like he could be alive right now. That's why I always try to push for some type of like conflict resolution because it's like I just don't want to see anything happen. Especially me being a DJ in this city for so long. Like I've developed a relationship with these guys where like I care about y'all. Like you guys are like a family member to me, like a brother and stuff like that. Yeah. So when there's a lot of ray out in the streets, it's like, dang, I don't take sides. I'm like, dang, I'm real neutral. So it's like I don't even like know what to do or how to handle it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I feel you.
So
they gotta be tough, like a tough situation.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is. So music. Let's get back to the music.
Right.
So do you have any other projects that you're going to be coming out with, or videos or anything like that? Or
I told like my fans, like my following, if they get me to like 100,000, I think I'm probably like a couple thousand away. I dropped Crown Heart Wave video. So I'll probably drop that tomorrow. I believe I got faith in them. They'll get me there probably later on today or something.
Okay.
The Crown Heart Wave, I got a deluxe that's kind of like already ready.
Okay.
But it's like when you record so much, you have so many songs. It's like you got to keep going back in it to make sure everything match the same time.
I got you. So Gunna, that is a good friend of yours too, right? You guys are like best friends, you think?
Like Gunna, like the little rich ass brother you got, like he just like cool as he keep it real no matter what. Like he just you can call and he gonna answer, like he gonna. You feel me? Like give you the advice on the music, give you game. It's just like, yeah.
So were you happy to see his career take off the way that it has? Yeah, that first. Actually, it was really the second album that he came out with. There was one before that. The what was the name of it? Drip Season 2. Because there was Drip Season before there was Drip Season 2.
And 2 kind of took him to the
yes,
next level.
that 2 took him to the next level.
For
sure. So I'm real proud of Gunna and everything like that. So as far as you are concerned, when do you get off of papers and get free and clear?
As of right now, I'm on like house arrest. It's like house arrest type situation. So we trying to figure out kind of what we gonna do with it. But as we getting our papers, I had like a year left on paper.
A year left? Okay. Yeah. All right. What are some of the things that you do to try to keep yourself out of trouble and out of the streets now?
Just
sit your ass down.
Sit down. That's all I can do now for real. But before, just like just try to stay in the studio or just like it used to be. And this like it's taking a risk of getting in trouble, but I still just like pull to the hood just to give the dudes I grew up with that motivation. Like you feel me? Like every chance I get, just like. Like they'll just see like, okay, he just got out and he you feel me? Like he I'm one of y'all at the end of the day. So just giving them that situation because I've been there in their shoes. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Well, thank you so much for pulling up on. Well, actually, I pulled up on you. So thank you so much for letting me pull up on you. I'm glad that we finally got this interview together. I wanted to do it in person and have cameras because I thought that you were real special, and then I think that's the reason why the Zoom didn't work out the first couple times that we tried. But I'm really excited to see where everything is going for you. And my advice to you is just do whatever you can to stay out of trouble.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Exactly. So get into fitness. You working out and shit?
Yeah, like I had slacked up on when I finna get back on the workout.
Yeah,
that relieves just stress and just it keeps you with something to do.
Okay, so now being that you haven't smoked weed in so long, do you miss it?
Yeah, but you can't really even think about it. Yeah, just like I mean smoke. That's for sure just to sit me down and just relax me and mellow. But I know it's not worth my freedom. Yeah,
exactly. And so I guess like whenever you can get back out in these streets and you're all the way wide open, just start thinking about keep the same type of the same type of like discipline that you have now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that what it's about. Like this experience, that would kind of like humble me to the point where it's like no more like backtrailing or just getting comfortable. Just like keep that same discipline, like you said.
Yeah, just definitely. Yeah, you can't get comfortable. Keep that same discipline. That's the same advice that anybody would tell you. And man, make sure that you follow Yak Gotti. What's the name of the project again?
Got Out of Here.
Yep.
You did YSL Slap Business.
Yes.
And we got deluxe. Well, Key dropped on the 31st. I think that's how
you got a project. You got songs with Lil Goddard too.
Yeah, for sure. Man, got to shout out to God. Shout out to the whole family. Yeah. The whole YSL, all my slimes. Key dropped Thursday. I mean, well, the 31st.
The 31st.
Yeah, I got 2 features on that. The Hits Deluxe. So Key Trotting on Cleveland 3. Scooter drop, him and Zaytoven.
Yeah, we're about to, we got that.
Yeah, drop soon. I think I'm on that project.
What are we, I'm trying to remember when we're dropping that, but we're in the talks of talking about like the release party and everything.
Shout out to Street, man. Street, real. When I first got out, he invited me to the studio. Him and Zay was up there.
Yeah, we got to get you in back with Cassius too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, well, you heard it here first. We're going to get into this new music. Yak Gotti, DJ Roots Queen, Ruger Radio. Let's go.
Slap.